Hi, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Mentor's Corner. I'm the founder of RIFL Corp, Mr. Andre Rivers, and today we got a chance to sit down and meet with Mr. Bradley Zaire of Zaire Entertainment. He's an upcoming film producer, and he's basically going to give us some insight on what are some of the trials and tribulations to being a film producer, a writer, an actor, or basically how to establish and grow your business within the film industry. So we got a chance to sit down with him. Our host, Mrs. Lisa Perkins, got a chance to sit down with him and pick his brain regarding the film industry. And we hope you guys get some gems out of this. All of you guys who want to produce films, or you guys who are in the production realm, hope you guys can get some gems in regards to what it takes to basically start, establish, and run a successful startup film business. So here we are to the interview. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Welcome to another episode of RIFL Corp Mentor Corner. My name is Lisa Perkins. Today we have Mr. Bradley Zaire, founder of Zaire Entertainment. Today he's here to discuss the financial aspects of the film industry. But first, please tell us, who is Mr. Bradley Zaire?
Well, Mr. Bradley Zaire is an entrepreneur, but I grew up in Louisiana with big dreams, and I joined the military because of financial hard times. Growing up, we didn't have a lot at home, and it was so far to go to university down in New Orleans. So I just decided I had odd jobs, working like at Sonic's Burger and flipping burgers, and that wasn't really my style. Although I took various jobs, mowing the lawn type jobs, and just to make ends meet. So I eventually joined the military, and when I joined the Navy, I was stationed in Jacksonville. Then eventually we made our way to Philadelphia. And when I got to Philadelphia, the military gave me stability with money. Gave me a place to stay, food to eat, travel. Some of the things I wanted to do. I eventually went to the Gulf War, and I knew I had to do what I had to do in the war. And then I got out and looked for jobs in Philly, took various jobs. I worked at in the school district with kids that did one-on-one. I worked at CP with kids with issues, and I liked it because I had issues, and I like working with people who want more financially, want to learn more financially, how to be stable, where and when to go look for jobs. So then I decided to, because I used to rap back in the day, I decided to tell my story in entertainment. So on the side, I got in the filming business.
Wow.
And that's how I got Zaire's Entertainment.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did a military man turn into this film industry man? Like, how did you get into this, and what made you choose it?
Well, when I was young, the financial aspects of seeing nice things and people being happy, I said that would be it for me, because at the time I didn't know how to get into different things to generate money. Like, I didn't set the bar like how much I wanted to make. I just wanted a job. And so when I got in the military, it taught me structure with money. E1, E2, E3, E4, you get a certain amount paycheck as you grow. And when I worked at various jobs, they was talking 2% interest, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, 4 pennies, and I was like on the dollar. And I was like, I didn't know about investments and fidelity and all these different things, how to generate money that could balance out with paying bills. So when I got in the military, the structure part, it helped balance me financially with places to live, Medicare, dental. But when I got out of the service, I only had the medical side of it. I had to pay for the dental. Now I got to pay for electric, gas, food, clothes. I got to get all this stuff. Then if I get in trouble, if anything, I don't have the backing. Now I got to have an attorney. So with filming, I started to see I could tell my own story. So then I formed Zaire's Entertainment, and I started writing on my own, and I just started putting everything in my head, and then I had to learn how to do different things. I started acting, started calling up places and seeing how can I be an extra, because I wanted to support while holding the job down. So that's basically how I got into acting, utilizing the military for financial stability.
So taking your entire experience and turning that into your actual career, what you want to do, going into the financial side of things, what would you say like your financial hardships were, like when you started into the film industry, coming from the military, going into just the world, finding your way? What would you say your financial hardships were in the beginning?
Basically, with my financial hardships was getting the equipment, the crew, basically learning the avenues to get into filmmaking, and actually trying to get it done and getting the equipment, because the cameras, all the equipment cost a lot of money, so I didn't know how to go to get grants and donations, and I had to really do, somewhat networking. And that was the hard part, the ups and downs, because a lot of people would quit on me when they didn't get paid. And if they didn't, and I tried to compensate with food and drinks, but a lot of people saw different avenues to where they wanted to get money. And I was just starting out, so that was kind of the hardship for me. I couldn't compensate because I didn't have that type of money to pay the actors and crew people and to get it done.
Okay, so you spoke about the hardships, so how do you balance the financial ups and downs with the creative side of the film industry?
Oh, that's a good question. To balance it, I got to say diversified, but balance it, I definitely have to know how much I want to shoot, how much equipment I need, which the cameras, and just having the external hard drive and the memory sticks, and just having different things to store it in the time frame. I have to set up a nice time frame because my cameras cost like $500, $600, $700, and I have to know the type of camera. Then I have to be able to edit it. So it's like I'll shoot maybe 3 days out of a week, and then I'll edit for 2 days, and then I may do some interviews that following week, and then after that I may do a few rehearsals, and then sometimes I compensate for their travel, whether they're on bus, train, or whatever it takes to help them. And sometimes wardrobe, may give them a little stipend, just to pay for something that I need in my movie. And basically it's a time clock from month to month, week to week, and then I just know that I gotta look at my budget to make sure that I don't fall to where I can't compensate them, every day or per month down the line.
Okay, so before we go, any last things you want to give out to the audience, people watching? Any last advice?
Like I say, thanks for having me, and maybe you can have me back again. Just want everybody to understand that entertainment, not just Zaire's entertainment, it's a collaborative journey, and we need people from all types of art and financial literacy to sustain. And the reason I say that, I want everybody to know is how people can survive at minimum wage and collaborate. But can you collaborate at 100,000, millions, billions, trillions, learning how to do this in the film industry, whether it's male or female? And I would love all the artists to understand, stop going against each other, because people do it on jobs, but it's not a good thing, especially when the world is watching. So what I want to do is be able to say, we have money, you can get a loan or grant in a split second, and I want people to be able to understand that they're comfortable with living with $1 million, not just because they earn $1 million. Go broke, get rich, go broke, get rich. Have it to where it's not about the money, it's about the product. The product plays itself. Me personally, I don't have to tell people, come watch it. People should say, when are you gonna bring me more?
Right.
I don't need to tell you, look what I got, please come buy it. And I don't want you to have to come to me and say, I'm gonna do that just cause for you. I want good products, I want things that sell a variety of things, people, and we can collaborate and have our own individual ideas. And so we can sustain, because we go up and down and we're still not comfortable in our minds. We're comfortable with our strengths, but our minds are not at ease. Some people can walk around and say, go get a loan, and what's the loan for? Oh, I just need to buy something, versus I need a loan to put into this next film. I need a loan to invest in your stock. I need a loan to put into this next sitcom you got. And so that's why I'm here on the show today. And I just want people to know that this is what Zaire is every year throughout the years. And that's basically why I'm glad y'all had me here.
Well, we thank you for coming. And speaking of that support, how can the RIFL Corp family and viewers watching follow you on your journey and see you overcome those obstacles?
On Facebook, it's simply Bradley Zaire, BradleyZaire. My email is zahyear@gmail.com. And basically on Instagram, it's zahyear, Zaire. And you can contact me through any one of those venues, and we can definitely collab with individual ideas and see how we can talk about and not be afraid of money. We should make the money afraid of us.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.